Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for January the 27th through February 2nd, 2014. So before I get into the reading, I'd just like to remind you, since I'm recording this obviously before the week starts, that on Sunday, January the 26th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So that's 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time and 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I will be a special guest on a radio program called Soul Searching Radio, which is done or is directed and by a friend of mine and produced, rather, I guess that's the word I was looking for, Andrea Dombecki, I think it is. So hopefully I pronounced that correctly. And the show is titled 2014 Transitions in Consciousness. So we will be talking about what has been taking place for us in the previous year so that we understand where we're at in this year. And I think we'll also be taking callers if we have time. So feel free to join us there, and I'll post a link in the description box below this video. All right, so let's just get tuned into the energy of the week. And as I've already called each of you and your angels to join me in this circle where we are all focused through the alignment of Source, of our Source. And so what they're showing me is a tree, and which for me is always about either grounding or awareness and expansion. And in particular, this tree, what they're referring to is that you are starting to, in this week, and you should have already been noticing this, an expansion in your own guidance system. And so this is about nurturing, continuing to nurture your guidance, to nurture this expansion that's happening within yourself by being very focused on the love, they're saying, that is your reality. Okay, that's profound. So we often find ourselves kind of focused outside of our own awareness, outside of our own truth, which causes a distortion in the information and the clarity that you can have with your own guidance, and with the love and the passion that is in your desires and dreams that are inside of your heart, the plan or the path that you are to follow. And so this is really a time where we're starting to really come into our own and have more a feeling of confidence and inner strength. So this is also what this tree is very wide and very broad and very ancient in its appearance. And it's just like a tower of strength. And it just represents what's happening for you as you begin to get more clarity. So let's take a look at the cards and see what messages we have for us this week. And I'm beginning with the Archangel Oracle cards as a theme for the week. Okay, and we have the Archangel Metatron, and the card says Indigo and Crystal Children. So right away, what the thought that's coming to me about this card is the sensitivity of the Crystal Children, their clarity about what their truth is. They are really tuned in to that higher frequency naturally, and they know in a sense, what is their alignment, and they will not allow others to influence them differently. So the message I'm kind of getting from Archangel Metatron is that we need to have this kind of connection and assertiveness, this kind of attitude that we need to have about our own truth and about following it and sticking to that and focusing on that. Last week, the Archangel Michael came in and was really talking about getting a crystal clear intention. So, and getting clear about our intentions and focusing. And now here we're getting sort of a different spin on it slightly, but in the same vein. And the crystal and indigo children are being used as an example of where we're going anyway. And so what's kind of happening for us, and we're all kind of evolving into ourselves. And they are really representing the evolution that was already in motion, set in motion, and where we're headed. And so we're coming into that kind of alignment with ourselves at this time. So, don't be so quick to look outside of yourself or doubt what you're getting in your own guidance. Follow your heart, because that's where your joy is. That's where the abundance is for you. All right, let's take a look at the beginning of the week. I'm going to just tune in to see if there's any additional messages about this card. Okay, so let's just tune in. I'll continue and see what card we get at the beginning of the week. All right, so we have here the Ace of Air. So the Ace is all about beginnings. It's the number one, and it's about something is coming in. So since we're dealing with the element of air, we have the mind, the mental process. So this tells me that some new ideas. So the beginning of the week starts off with, it feels like a whole new beginning, as if you're getting some kind of clarity or insight about something that you didn't have before. So it's a new spin. It's like a breath of fresh air, literally, that gives you new momentum and inspires you and provides hope for you. It can also stir your imagination, your creativity. So be looking for ideas and things that may come to you, either from your own guidance or through others who are in alignment with you and acting as your angels, providing you with answers or opportunities that will assist you in clarifying your own understanding of yourself and your truth. So be very open to that. You should have already started to see through your dreams and last week, or information that was coming, that something was leading you in a new direction. And somehow you just have this feeling at the beginning of the week that you're just starting off fresh. It's almost like you're feeling the after effects of the previous time. Let's take a look at the message on the card, and it says, brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Now, challenge really refers to, because something's new is starting, the challenge is for us to let go of the past, to let go of the old thought process. That's where the challenge lies, because we have so much practice with that. And, accepting new ideas or accepting new beginnings, that's where the challenge lies. So if you can just really go with the flow and just, let that new wind just kind of blow in and you go with it and let it take you, and be flexible, be open-minded. So at the beginning of the week, just be very open-minded, be very flexible, and see where it takes you. Just be open to seeing where opportunities will take you. Let me just tune in and see if I see any additional messages with this card. And it's just a sense that you are just looking out and opportunities are lining up all around you. They're just out there for you to notice. So this is then, part of this will be for you to be observant and to take the time to notice things. Take the time to interact with what you notice. Be curious, okay, is the energy, the message I'm kind of getting from this card and the vision I'm seeing. Be very curious and take time to interact with the blessings that life will be offering you at the beginning of the week. Okay, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. Okay. All right, now we have the Four of Water. And I know this card is going to seem a little odd after this card, right? But this card says, missing an opportunity. Let's see if we can get this to focus. It says, missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Okay. So let me just tune into this card. And first of all, this is now, so we switch from thought to emotion. All right, which means this is the next part of the process in manifestation. So you're inspired by God with the idea, the possibility. And then it's like your soul takes a picture, captures this idea, and translates it into a feeling. When that happens, that feeling then becomes a reality for you, because that's what we're here in our physical manifestations as divine beings, to experience creation and reality through the feeling, vibration, through our emotions. It's like the emotion is how it kind of captivates the thought and holds it as a feeling, so that it becomes the next level of experience. And then after that, it becomes, as we hold on and resonate with that feeling, then we begin to attract the manifestation, physical manifestation of it. So there's a process and stages that unfold within the feeling vibration. But we have our desires and dreams first in the feeling, vibration, before we actually have the actual physical reality of it. And so it's how we stay tuned to the picture of that thought and the feeling of that thought that will determine what the outcome of that manifestation will actually be like for you. So, this is why this whole week is about being like the indigo, really staying in tune with your truth and not letting any outside influences get in the way. And so this card really speaks to a need, because 4 is about stability, to balance your emotions. To stabilize the emotions. Last week was about balancing, but now we're here to stabilize it in order to ground it in, so that we get the right energy to manifest what we want. And there are opportunities. So this card does speak about opportunities that will be in front of you. So we really need to pay attention throughout the entire week to where we place our thoughts, because that point of attraction, where we're focused, becomes our point of attraction, which means that's what we're going to manifest. And so what I'm kind of getting about this card is that you may have an opportunity in front of you, but the way that you look at it may cause you to miss something that is opportune within it for you. So what you want to do is like almost think of it as like a structure, like a grid that hasn't been filled in, and you're looking at what's lacking, what the absence of it, and resonating and feeling vibration with that. And then this is going to create you getting back from the universe exactly what you are focused upon, which is the lack or the wanting of something rather than having it. So be very cautious, and instead of focusing on what's there, which is the beginning, like the foundation, like if it was a building that was just being built and just has the beams and nothing, and the foundation and nothing else, take the opportunity to, with that open mind perspective, to look at this idea, listen to your inner wisdom, and envision, fill it in with your own inspired ideas and thoughts, and see. And then as you see the potential that is within it, then you will begin to feel inspired, and you will, and your soul will captivate the feeling frequency that will enable that to be manifested for you in the best way that will serve you and your truth and and all those around you. So really think about this in the middle of the week. So don't get caught up in, because something may not have fully manifested yet, that you lose hope and faith. Find a better feeling thought. Find a different perspective. And the only perspective is to tune into your guidance, to tune into source, to tune into God, and see from that perspective what's possible. Because in that reality, source perspective, everything's possible, and there are infinite solutions created for you. So let's take a look at the card for the end of the week. And this is a wonderful card because this is the 9 of water, which is the end of the cycle. So this is a number of completion, for which means emotional fulfillment. This is what this card is all about, is emotional fulfillment. The card says, your wish comes true. Just having a little trouble with the focus here. Okay. Your wish comes true. Cares fade away. A love of life. Okay. So over the weekend, as you keep your emotions balanced, and you keep an open mind, keep a balance, stay positively focused on the outcome, the vision, and you keep lining up with your truth, you will find that you will have a sense of accomplishment or fulfillment emotionally. And what would be the next step would then be the physical signs of it coming through. Let me just tune into this card and just see if there are any additional messages here. So what I'm getting about this is that this is going to be a week where it's kind of like a spiritual understanding. You're just going to learn so much about yourself, and you're going to really feel a sense of confidence and security about yourself. You're going to be feeling the security. This is what this card is all about: feeling secure, feeling confident, feeling loved, everything that you want, feeling healthy, feeling wealthy, feeling worthy. So the end of the week and the weekend is really going to be a realization to you of who you truly are and what you are in potential through your feeling. You're just going to feel inspired. Okay, let's take a look at the card that represents which I took from the bottom of the deck. I already pulled it out. And it represents the underlying message of the week. Now look at that. Okay, so it's the Ace of Earth. So we got another beginning. And so what this means is, and then of course this is the next step. So we were just talking about this, about the thoughts, okay, and having that inspired idea, holding it as a vibration of feeling it. And then the next step is the manifestation of it in physical reality. And so this card then would indicate that this week that you're going to start to, or begin to experience aspects of your dream, so that the grid, or that foundation, and those beings are going to start to fill in. You're going to start to see some kind of progress with your hopes and your dreams. So this card is also about family. It's about home, health, money. So all of those areas are going to start to fill in for you. You're going to start to make contact with the manifestation of your dreams. And all this hinges upon how you stay focused on your truth, not paying attention to everybody else's truth, but your own truth, not following everybody else's heart or what they want for you, but following your own heart, following the rhythm of your own drum. You can't play the rhythm of somebody else's drum. You have to play the rhythm of your own. And that's what's going to really cause you to have this early beginning experience of physical manifestation. Very important. So this is a week of getting stable, stabilizing, grounding the energy, and beginning to experience it. So I send you lots of love and wish you a powerful week of experience and inspiration, and just ask you to kind of tune in with us on Facebook, like the page there, and join us as we continue to explore messages from the angels during the week that help and assist what we're trying to do here. And then also join if you would like an angel reading and you are looking for clarity about what God or source is calling you to right now, and how to get in alignment with that, then please feel free to contact me on my webpage at theangelschool.com on the services page, or Facebook, and set up an appointment to have a reading, an angel reading. And we will just send you lots of love again. There is so much love here for you. If you could just feel, and I know you can, how blessed we all are to be loved this much by the universe. No matter what is going on in our lives, that love never fails nor ceases to exist for you. And so I'm surrounding you with wings of love. Until next week, angel blessings.